Hey guys, welcome back to Bernetta Style. And I know it's been a while since I have done a Sister Lock update, but I really felt like I didn't really have much to update you about. And so now I'm coming to you with a video and being transparent about a few reasons why I'm really not happy with my Sister Locks as of today. I am 2 years and a few months in. August 2024 was 2 years, so now we're in December. August, September, October, November, December. I am 28 months in, 2 years and 4 months in, and I'm just not feeling them, right? I'm just not feeling them. I know that when I first got Sister Locks, I knew that there was a process and that it took anywhere from 2 to 4 years to get the desired results. So I'm 2 years and 4 months. So I told myself I was going to give it to year 3, August 2025, to see if it is where I want it to be. But I'm just getting the itch to like, do I even want to wait till August 2025? So let me just tell you what I'm not feeling, and then you can tell me if you can relate with your Sister Locks, because this is my truth, okay? So number 1 is fullness. In 2 years, I thought it would be more fuller than this. When I first started my Sister Locks, if you go back to the very first video, I was 4 months when I did my first video, but I also showed day 1. I had like this much black and everything else was blonde. So all of this is basically all new growth, because apparently, if you can see, the blonde disappeared to the end, and my loctician initially said that blonde kind of went up into the lock, but really the blonde fell off bit by bit because it wasn't conditioning your hair. You're told not to condition your hair. So I learned later that it just little bit by little bit, it blew off, but I never saw any hair. So all of this is basically all new growth in 2 years, which is impressive in 2 years, but at the same time, it's just still not full enough to me. And it just feels like flathead, and I don't like the flathead look. It just feels so flat, and I'm always doing this to make it look full, especially before, you had locks and you're used to the full hair, whether it's your hair, crochet, a wig. You just used to some fullness, and even though I wanted locks when I got locks, I still wanted some fullness. So in 2 years, 2 years and 4 months, I'm like, where's the fullness? Does the fullness come 3 years, 4 years? I don't know. That brings me to number 2, which is thickness of hair. And my locks are still thin to me. My locks are still thin to me 2 years and 4 months later. What irks me is I could still do this and you can still see through my hair. Like let me look at these. Look at that. Super tiny. And I have some that are tinier than that. Look at this. Like, is this ever going to get thicker? Your locks are supposed to be, bigger. I know Sister Locks are smaller, but you still want a bigger size. This still look like a strand of hair. You know what I mean? I don't want my locks to look like a strand of hair, or I can wear my strand of hair, if that makes sense. So let me see if I find, look at this. Look at this. In 2 years and 4 months, it's still like super thin. And I got a couple of these around my head, and I just don't like it. Now you see how like big this is compared. If I could have all my locks be like this, or just a teeny bit bigger, but still all my locks would be at least like this versus like this, then I'd be a happier camper. And I also just got a retie yesterday. I like a good retie. But yeah, so the thinness of my locks, I just don't like it. And I talked to my loctician and asked her, like, is it gonna get thicker? And she was like, this I think is the thickest it's going to get, especially in 2 years and 4 months. It's like, I guess if it ain't got thick by then, is it gonna get thick? Now you just more focusing on length. And I don't care about length, because I don't want no Sister Locks down in here and it's still thin and looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have fullness more than length, because I don't even need it. I wanted enough to have a good cute ponytail, and I got a little ponytail right now, but a good ponytail and wrap it around. That's what I was wanting. But like long hair, just to have long hair and it look thin and not full, I don't really have to have that. Like I'm cool with like maybe right here, and like I said, this continuing to grow out to be more fuller. And maybe it will. People say they have explosive growth between year 2 and 3. So that's why I'm trying to give it to year 3 to see we get this explosive growth. Number 3, the color. Now the color is on me. Now my hair is naturally like black, black, black. And this is not black. I actually put in a Dark and Lovely Sunshine Honey Blonde or something like that, following this girl on Instagram. Because her hair was black, but she had colored it this color to get this nice ginger color. But her hair was already colored before it was locked that color. So, her color, and it's not a bleach. And so I tried it, and it came out to this brown, and I don't like it. Like I would have rather stayed black. You can't really see on camera, but it's not black how it was. So but at the same time, I was tired of the black, because before I got my locks, I was blonde for 2 years, and I really like my blonde, and I miss my blonde. But they say when you get locks, you need to wait until you're fully locked before you color your hair blonde or put bleach in it to make sure your hair is strong and can take it. So guess what? I went and got 2 test locks just this week. And your girl is going back blonde. The hair held up strong. And yeah. So the next video I may come back, y'all, I'm gonna be blonde, because I felt like I'm this close from cutting these off and just going to my next style, which is a cute little short pixie. Because there's no need to continue to wear my hair if I don't like it. It's my hair. It's not what I envision. I'm almost 2.5 years in, and it's still not giving for me what I wanted it to give. And so I don't feel like I need to hold on to it if it's not serving me or making me feel good anymore. But so I'm like, you know what? Before I do that, before I cut it off, I am going to color my hair blonde and rock the blonde for a while to see if that makes me feel better, to see if I like it, and still see if I can swing it out until the 3-year mark. And you never know. Like this could be down here by then. It could be fuller. I don't know. But I know that I'm not happy with it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and do the blonde thing and go from there. Number 4, the cost of reties. Now, yes, you can retie your hair yourself, and I do want to do it, but I have a torn rotator cuff right here that I have to do physical therapy for, because I can't get an operation right now for other reasons. And then this shoulder has started hurting, because I think I'm going too hard with exercising on this side. So I don't know how long it would take me to try to keep my arms up and do a whole head of reties. So I am the one. So I pay for my reties, and I pay $125 every 6 weeks. Now, in all the Facebook groups, the girlies are paying way more than that, 150, 190, 200 for a retie. So I'm 100% grateful for my 125, okay? 100% grateful. But still, every 6 weeks is more than I was paying when I was a loose natural. I wasn't paying nothing because I was doing my own hair. And then if I went to the shop, it was every 3 to 4 months for something. So what I'm paying a year in just keeping these reties is 3 times as much as I was paying on my hair before I got these locks. And they was like, this is low maintenance. It may be low maintenance when you're at home with your spray bottle and everything, but the cost, you still paying to keep these up kept, okay? There's a cost associated with it. So, and that's another thing I told you, like, if I'm not really happy with it anymore, do I want to continue to accrue this cost? So that's something that I have to think about. And then the last thing is some of the styles. Like, you can do a lot with your sister locks, but can you really? Like this right here, this is the universal style that the sister locks. We got our part on the side, we got our part in the middle, and for the big forehead girlies, sometimes it doesn't give. You got the little part right here, But other than that, depending on the thing, like, the longer your hair is, the more styles you can do. But I mean, yeah, you could do a little this, a little that. And I mean, I guess, you know, there's stuff you could do. But I think I'm just getting an itch to do more things when I was a loose natural, more of the styles. I think I'm just getting that itch because before I had sister locks, I changed my hair often. And for me to, you know, wear this style for 2 years, I think I put on a wig one time. I think that's pretty good. And I actually just bought a wig for Christmas. Not Christmas, for my husband's birthday party. And it ain't gonna work out. I wish I could return the wig. But, so I'm just getting the itch to do other things. And I know it's because I'm really not happy with my hair. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I just want to do more styles. I feel like I live in Florida and like so many people have sister locks, which is fine. They can have them, right? But we all looking the same. We all walking around with the same style and, you know, and just with our sister locks. And it's just, I feel like it got to be more. And I think honestly, it boils down to me not being happy with my fullness. I feel if my hair was fuller, then I would be more happy. Like you see, like I'm doing this, so you could see the dang thing behind me. So I don't know. That's just where I'm at with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to color my hair blonde. So my next video I'll be blonde. So come back. And then I might wait till August 2025 when I hit the 3-year mark to see if there is a major difference or just a difference and if I like it more. Maybe the blonde might pep up my spirit. I don't know, but that's my truth, y'all. That's my truth. So if you have sister locks, how are you feeling right now? Oh, that's what I remember what I was going to say. If I could do it over again, I would have got micro locks instead of sister locks. I think about that all the time because micro locks, they get bigger quicker and they just bigger overall. Now they not big, like I don't need my locks to be as big as my finger coming out, but like at least 3 times the size of this, you know, 3 times the size of this, you know. Friends that are up close, they'll be sitting next to my hair and they'll be going in like, oh my God, your hair is so tiny. I know, but everybody's hair is different. They tell you don't compare and you should not compare. But you, even though you shouldn't compare, you still look at other people's hair and be like, you know, I really like that. I would love to get my hair like that. It's natural. You know, you see somebody out, oh, that's cute. Where you get that? I want to rock that. You know, so of course you see somebody here and you're like, now, yes. Oh, I hope my locks come up like that. And then when they don't, you're like, ugh, because everybody's hair is different. Everybody's density is different. So that's just where I'm at. I look forward to hearing your comments and see you on the next video.